Hello, happy Friday. Welcome back and thanks again for joining. Today we are continuing on with our confidence and self-esteem art therapy prompts, and we are going to be creating our own training cards. So for example, if you are into collecting cards at all, you know there's basketball cards, baseball cards, Pokemon cards, all sorts of cards that have the image of whatever it is, and then it's got like a little bit about it, its strengths, its weaknesses, and yeah, it just kind of tells you in a short summary about the thing that is on the card, so in this case about yourself. And yeah, that's what we're going to be creating. So in terms of materials, same as usual, paper, pencil, coloring materials. If you want a ruler, you can use one, but it's not required. Your lines don't have to be straight. Yeah, so grab everything that you need and then we'll get started. Okay, so we are going to start by drawing kind of the rough outline of the outside of the card. You can do it as big or as small as you like. I am going to do it roughly the size of my page. So I'm just going to draw a line, kind of tracing around my page. My pencil stopped working. Okay, so I'm gonna do a line kind of going up, over, down, and across. Again, I'm gonna do mine about the size of my page, but yours can be smaller. So go ahead and kind of create that shape. Your corners can be pointy or they can be curved. Okay. So I've got my kind of long rectangular shape. Next, you're gonna create the space for your profile picture, basically. So you're gonna draw kind of a square shape right in this top part. Again, the sizing is totally up to you guys. So it just depends on how big you feel like working. All right, and so we're going to start off with just this shape, and now I want you to fill in the square with a picture of yourself. It can be full body, it can be just your face, it can be a stick figure, it can be detailed, doesn't matter, whatever you feel like you are up to doing, but it's going to be a picture that represents you. Okay, so take the rest of this time here or the next little bit to draw out yourself. Don't worry about coloring just yet, we can do that at the end. But yeah, draw yourself in your profile section and then we'll come back after that. All right, so you've got your card outline. you have your portrait of yourself. No matter how good or how terrible you think you are of a drawer, doesn't matter. This is just for fun, so have fun with it. Don't be too hard on yourself. Portraits are ridiculously hard, and very few people are good at them, and being good at them is not the point. Okay, so have fun. Don't worry if you're good or bad. Doesn't matter. Okay, so you've got your portrait. Now I want you to write a little bit about yourself. So somewhere kind of underneath, I'm going to write about right here. I'm going to write about. Kind of like this. And then I'm going to write a little blurb about myself. Doesn't have to be long. It doesn't have to be full sentences. Just pretend that if you were meeting someone new and they wanted to know a little bit about you, what would you say? Say, hi, my name's Ashley. I'm an art therapist. I like to run. I like to go to the dog park and pet all the dogs. Just a little blurb about yourself. Okay, so think about what that might be. Write it down, and then we'll continue on after that. All right, so I've got, hi, my name is Ashley and I am an art therapist and dog mom that loves to be outside. That's my little intro. So once you've got your intro, again, if this is too fast and you're not done, just pause the video. But once you've got your little about, we're gonna move on to strengths. So what are some things that you are really good at? So if you were to have this training card, what would be written on it? Maybe you're a cat whisperer, maybe you are a really good skateboarder or a painter, or you've got special powers that no one knows about, whatever it might be. So think about 1 strength, 10 strengths, however many you can think of, write them down, and then we'll come back after that. All right, so you've got your strengths. For me, I put listening, creativity, and painting, being a good friend, that kind of stuff. Again, you can have 1 thing, you can have 20 things. This is totally a personal prompt and project, so just however many you can think of. So now we're going to move on to weaknesses. And weaknesses don't have to be something bad about yourself. It's something that maybe you love so much that you don't have the willpower to resist it. So if you've got like a favorite treat or something that you just love, and if it's around, you're gonna eat it, or maybe your favorite movie that if it's on TV, you're gonna watch it. So it definitely doesn't have to be something that you're not good at. More like something that you just can't resist. Okay, so think about what your weaknesses might be. Again, it can be 1 or more, and write those down. Alright, so a few examples of weaknesses specific to myself. I put chocolate as my first one, the sound of music as my second, and sweatpants as my third weakness. Yeah, so now the fun and creative portion of this prompt. You guys can go ahead and color and decorate your training card however you like. Again, be creative with it. Go wherever it takes you. Don't worry about following specific guidelines. Make it your own, but get creative. So go ahead and color, and then we'll come back to close. All right, and there you have it. You have your own personal training card that you have made to show all of your strengths, all of the great things that you have to offer, some weaknesses, because, you know, we are human and that is normal, and it's okay to have weaknesses. And yeah, that's it for this prompt. I hope that you guys had fun with it. I hope that you got creative. Please share with me the pictures of your portrait of yourself and even some of the strengths and weaknesses that you wrote for yourself. And yeah, that's everything. So I will see you guys again on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend. Yeah, see ya.